I'm Jack Tomzak. That's Andrew Lee.
Scandal-free, continuing to be scandal-free, Andrew Lee.
We need a banner in here
Right.
that has a number count thing we can put on there. No scandals in X.
Yeah, I think it's
days.
about 482 days since the last scandal.
Yeah. On the show today,
This current administration completely scandal-free.
Someday we will get up to that level that the Obama administration has zero.
No, they're going on, 7 years?
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
The first presidency without a scandal?
We really undervalue him.
Unreal.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
At 7 o'clock, we should be talking to Randall O'Toole. He's a big deal, big thinker from the Cato Institute. Though that might not happen.
Oh, really?
It's a booking question mark. We'll see.
So there should be a question mark on the run sheet if she
and stop putting his phone number out of the video.
Randall O'Toole?
Randall O'Toole? Question mark. Hopefully he'll be calling in, or we'll be calling him at 7 o'clock talking about the Oregon standoff issue. At 7:15 from the Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus, Rob Doar, friend of the show, will be in. We'll talk about what the president's gun plan doesn't do. Doobie-doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. At Jamar Nelson and Don Ellen in to talk about Nikemi Levy-Pounds and her NAACP falling apart. Maybe she's violating some rules. We're just going to get those guys in and we'll just rip on her.
See what they have to say.
Yeah. Then a little microaggression update toward the end.
I got some good ones this week.
And there's a guy who passed away over the Christmas break who would not fit in with today's youths. The oldest Eagle Scout alive, no longer alive, has obit in the New York Times, and people talked about it over the break, but we weren't here. But it's quite the story, quite the life that man led. All right. Question for the listeners. I got up this morning, Andrew, and I told you that I shoveled.
You shoveled your driveway this morning.
And you said that there really wasn't enough snow for shoveling.
There was a dusting of snow. Now, you have more snow experience than I do. So I will defer to you on matters of snow and driveways, but I got up this morning and knowing that some snow had fallen last night, I went out and checked the driveway to see if it was shovel worthy. And there was, just a light covering. I don't know, that's fine. I don't need to shovel that. So, I was surprised when you came in this morning and told me that you had shoveled your driveway.
Well, and the only reason I did it, two reasons. I want to avoid the packed down tracks that the vehicles make.
I understand that.
But why, really?
Well,
my car can get over that.
That was my question.
But when they
Do
happen,
they really cause a problem?
No, they don't.
Okay.
No, and frankly, most of the time, you don't really need to shovel. We have very powerful four-wheel drive vehicles in the state. You just drive right through it.
Yeah. You need to build up a little momentum in your garage before you hit the snow.
Yeah.
Get the wheels spinning.
And the other reason I shoveled was so my wife can wake up. She'll be like, oh, he's shoveling.
Oh, it was a passive-aggressive shovel.
Which brings me to my topic.
Oh, that makes more sense.
No, it was doing something nice for somebody, but, Mr. Projection, I'm wondering, you seem to be throwing around this passive-aggressive thing a lot lately.
Well, it was a shovel so that later you can, you can claim some reward for shoveling, some emotional reward or
that. No, I'm just trying to make somebody's life better, make her happy. But I was thinking about this. You've mentioned the last week, I guess. This week? How passive-aggressive I am. I'm like, I don't think I am. How do I talk to him about this? And then I started thinking about all the ways to do it without angering you. I'm like, oh, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. So, boy. We're going to be...
I'm sorry. I won't harp on... passive aggressiveness if it bothers you.
No, it's not up to you to control my happiness.
I don't.
Just look forward to a more direct version of me until I get fired in 2 weeks for being direct.
2 weeks?
Week?
Okay.
Ish. The show will never survive without me. All right.
That's right.
We're being honest. It'll
fall apart at the seams.
We'll
just sit here for 3 hours and go,
You can always just read out of the newspaper. You know, maybe I am passive aggressive. All right. Are you aware of the Andrew?
You've waffled on that 4 times in the last 60 seconds.
Here's the thing. I had a conversation with a lovely wife the other night about why I don't work in adult society. Mm-hmm. And she said it because I am too direct and honest. And I'm like, I really hold back a lot. And you work with me, so maybe that's right. Well, I'll try a new approach. I don't know where to go with this. That terrifies me.
Sounds like we're having a moment of self-exploration, and I really don't want to interfere with it.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the return of kings.
Speaking of your lovely wife,
we're going to talk about Return of Kings. I said, follow along.
I got in trouble.
This is hard.
I got in trouble over the break.
With Jack's wife?
About Return of Kings. Men's rights. Okay.
Because I was talking to my lovely wife about, this was the week you were gone, about an interview that we had. And I forget the specifics, but she said, ask them this, as she had a specific question that she wanted me to ask.
Your wife or my wife?
My wife.
Okay.
I don't talk to your wife.
Jack's wife. They chill on weekends.
Right. She had a specific question that she wanted me to ask this guest we were interviewing. And I said, okay, yeah, I'll say, well, my wife wanted to know. And she goes, well, why? How come when Jack refers to his wife, it's always his lovely wife, but with you, it's just my wife? How come I never get referred to as your lovely wife? So I need to make a mental note.
My lovely wife routinely asks me if you're married. Talks about her.
Doesn't come up. I don't know.
I will explain after we come back from the break. Yeah, exactly why I refer to my lovely wife as my lovely wife. And of course,
Return of the Kings.
No, we're past that.
Oh, we moved on?
What's at the top of the news bag?
I've got some Vikings, Seahawks updates, and Dayton and Doubt are clashing over potential special session and the Real ID compliance.
All that and more when we return.